mean, so what should we do? I mean, with current storage that we have, should we make it bigger? Where I
We
mean,
can.
what do you, you're the water man.
We
I'm the radio guy. I'm the mortgage guy. You're the water man. So what should we do? How should we fix this? What's the best way to fix our issue?
well,
Besides getting rid of the governor?
well,
I'm just
that would help. I mean, it's kind of there's federal lands and water, there's state lands and waters, and then there's the public land and waters, which is our local land and water, which is what Don Pedro is. That's ours. And but then you've got a couple of reservoirs around Don Pedro that, boy, if we could connect those together and use the storage as a whole, not as an independent, because there's times when Don Pedro's plumb full and New Malone is only about half full.
yeah, it's not full at all right now. I mean,
No, and so I mean, you can if we could move more water more readily and use all that storage, and it would be very favorable to look at maybe raising a few of the dams. I'm not particularly clear about some of the other ones, but you look at, I mean, just looking at Don Pedro, you can drive around it and go, okay, yeah, we could go a little higher. Maybe. I mean, it'd be worth something to look at. And
right.
I mean, if you think about the reservoirs, you don't have to go that much higher on top to get a lot of water, because it is a cone shaped reservoir. And on the bottom, it doesn't hold a lot of water. On top, it's holding a lot of water. So if you go up, let's say even 5 feet or something like that, you're adding a lot of water.
But you're saying be able to like pipe water from Don Pedro to New Maloney's and then back and forth if needed, right?
Yeah, because that's 6 miles from the edge of Don Pedro to the edge of New Maloney's. 6 miles is nothing for a pipe.
Right. Well, then that water from Don Pedro, would go over there. Would you want to have it pump it back?
Well, you could. I mean, the fact of the matter is if you did it as a credit and you said, okay, look, Don Pedro's got all this water we're pumping over, and let's just, to use easy numbers, say we're going to send over 5,000 acre feet of water over to New Maloney's. And we say, hey, if we don't need it in the next 5 years, it's yours to keep. If we need it, you pump us minus a storage fee type thing.
Right.
Now you pump us back 4,500 acre feet of water, which would help both of us, because especially if we have some wet years, which, I mean, I don't know how long you've been around here, but I have been a while. We've had some years where it just, rain and rain and rain year after year after year, and we have more than enough water than we can store. So if we could store it in a bigger area, perfect.
Well, in the last 8 years, we've had a couple of those years, few of those years.
Yeah.
I mean, because I have a cabin in Cold Springs, and we were 195% of snow capacity that year, but then it all went away. Right. They had, then you had, what was that dam that broke the
Orville?
Yeah.
Yep.
And in that period of time, that water being taken out was more than what we conserved for the whole 5 years or whatever.
No, exactly. And the thing is I believe it was 2017 when we opened the spill gate the last time in Don Pedro. It was 97.
Yeah, that was when we had the floods.
The big ones. Yeah, that was when they opened all 3 spill gates, because we had that, what they call that, Pineapple Express, I think, come in.
Right.
But
where it melted all the snow.
Correct.
It got world warm. Yeah.
But I mean, 2017, we opened up one of the spill gates and had a lot of water running down the river. If we could have pumped that over to New Maloney's, which wasn't full, we could have saved all that water and used it for beneficial use later.